Oh god, the stream is so late. Hiya, I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyways. Okay, Clive. Alright, let's just it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be a quick stream, whatever. Do I have, doing side quests too, because there's a million of them.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Okay. I just want to clear out all the ones in here. I still have some to activate out in Valisthea. Oh, do we have 2 mystery bounties? Oh, that one actually. Okay, this one says where it is. Let me just take a picture of it. Garnick. Okay, and then the other one. The Waluder army captured such a beast and tried to train them to serve, but this particular specimen's training has long since ceased. Whether its captors turned Akashic with the rest of their comrades or were eaten by their pet when it broke free from its bonds, we shall never know. All we do know is there is none left alive who knows the words to put an end to its rampage. Only a show of force will suffice. Okay, it didn't really give me any information on where. So it was captured. Alright, let's go let's go to Waylude. Waylude. Okay, let's look for it. So I would think they wouldn't use the same spot twice. They've done it once. They wouldn't use the same bounty spot twice. But talking about this beast in captivity makes me think about that spot there. But sometimes new pathways open. If it's out in the open, that's going to be hard to find. So far I've had to look up only one, or I needed help, because I didn't look them up. Hunter told me where to find one of the bounties. Because he was sitting out in the open. Seeing if there's any... Okay, I'm gonna try this place again. See if our mystery bounty's there.
Let's go. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if they reuse it.
I can walk from here.
Oh, there's people in there.
Caution, brother. Too slow.
Oh. Okay. He's not here. So it won't be here. God, I'm thinking maybe I'll check out this area and I'll check out this area. Yeah, so let's start here and then zigzag, work our way up. Oh, is that it right there? Do you see that? Is that him? This might be, that might be it. Yep, I think this is it. He was right here all along. Behemoth King? Oh shit! My Zantazukin or whatever's not even charged up.
Another of the royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen of these two. Nice try.
Oh my god, I can't see. Am I stuck? There you go. Oh, shit. There you go. The camera angles are all jankety. I'll try to do pretty big stagger damage on him again. Don't have time. I'm running out of time. It's only out of 4. Nah, I don't think it's gonna get that big. 106. It's alright. Oh shit! Oh, did I die? Oh no! Oh my god, how did I not die? How did I not just die? Seriously, how did I not die?
Nice try.
Alright, shit. I want him to come at me. I want to freeze him. can barely see.
Nice try. Already, nice try.
I should have used my couch. Sorry, he's almost dead. I should finish him off. Right in his face. Right in the face. Dang. Oh yeah, an auriculum. I can make my sword. I don't know, I think.
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Oh, I used quite a bit of potions for that. Okay, sweet. So we found the missing, the mystery bounty. So now the other bounty says it's at, Garnick. Sometimes you have to get in closer. Oh, it's over here. Sweet.
Ready?
God, my health went all the way down to 0. I do not know how I didn't die. It gets pretty crazy with all those meteors coming down.
Back to the stables, girl.
Oh, Gezamaluk. Must be those like Garuda monsters.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Maybe I should sit still.
Too slow. Nice try.
Keep coming at me.
Nice try.
Dude. Just unleashing it all. $125.
Too slow. Nice try.
Thanks. She's almost dead.
It's over!
Well, that was easy.
Rest in peace.
Okay. A tale to tell. Well, I guess I'll come from over here. Darn. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Let's go. Faster!
I miss the old Ash music. Oh, there it is.
No holding back. Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Should be hard to find.
Okay, get.
Straight home now.
It's already coming at me hot. Bitch ass. I'm the better dragon. Bye-bye.
Here they are.
Cool. I think I'm done with the Waloed area. It's interesting that this is like blocked off, so it's like we'll come to this later. Let's go to Dalamil.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Why is he still here?
Here to help me pack. Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
More kids.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Dang, it's like all the towns that we kind of grew with and that were thriving, and they're all being abandoned now because of the ether and the Akashic.
Listen to me. They're
People told
coming.
me they're like people.
You need to evacuate. Wait.
Know your place, bearer.
Why do they always have to make such a...
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
Pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies,
Jeez.
my lord.
Let them...
We know better.
Dude, just leave them here to fend for themselves.
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Leave. Let them fend for themselves.
You're
Who
making a
cares?
mistake.
Who cares? Let them learn.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
Really, Joshua?
Right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
You lied about being one of us, and you're lying.
I think we'd better shut up shop.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda,
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
They can't get over it.
With us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Dude. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go.
Dude. Don't tolerate this.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
What a bunch of jerks.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Oh, now they feel bad? Really? So stupid.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Akashic of yours? Why are they his?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
I'm gonna send Clive. I mean, Lord Underhill.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening.
All right, let's go.
How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be...
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it.
Let's go.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Okay, it's over here, right? Yeah.
I better not keep them waiting.
Would it be faster for me? Yeah, it'll be faster for me to just travel.
Let's go.
These people over here need to move. Those are my curse breakers, I think.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
It's your mama.
We can't leave a single one alive.
Ooh. You guys getting powered up, huh? Oh, did I? Aw. I did that prematurely. Powering up everybody. Come on. Quit trying to hit me and hit me. Jesus Christ. There we go. The Akashic gentleman. At least he's a gentleman. Oops. Let there be light! Oh, he was the last guy. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated.
And they'll be like, shut up, bear.
We need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours.
Nice.
We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending
Unity!
Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together.
Of course.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same right. They will not be judged by what they are, but...
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return.
That condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
But you have to make sure everyone else is on board first, though.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamel.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Okay. Oh, very nice. It says that shop has something new. Oh, it's over there. Oh. Ooh.
Ginger and ginseng.
How about a few spicy sausages to put?
So, you're going to join the Watcher?
The fellow who used to run this stall took to his heel.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Not really. Oh, it's this stuff.
Go with Gilbert.
Oh, I was wondering what was over there. Three's Company and Aiming High.
Let's go.
Why? I'm like, I feel like it's like not showing up on my radar on the screen. It's showing two of them behind me, but interesting.
Carava.
Carava. I like Carava.
Where would you hide?
Oh god, I gotta fight this Adamantoise.
Straight home now. It looks like we found him. Too slow.
I'm gonna freeze them. Why did I forget my buttons? I'm forgetting my buttons.
Let's try.
It's not considered a mega flare dodge. Dang it.
Let's try.
He's dead.
You lose.
I think this is for mid. Yep.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Come on. I can walk from here.
Oh, that's lame. Okay, never mind, Ambrosia. Oh, that's gonna be the will. Oh, the will. Let's do this one.
Do you see that too?
Where's the flying rock? Oh, it's over there.
What is it?
It's crazy.
Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
This is no time to ride.
I'm looking for potions.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
Huh?
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Dun, 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 dun. Come at me, come at me. Somebody come at me, please, so I can freeze you. And there we go. That was nice.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore, but I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis, or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. Doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now, we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either, and I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
I have no clue.
Is that so?
Who he's talking about?
And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
You're talking about Lubor?
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone like Quentin.
Oh, Quentin.
I hope I can convince him at least.
Okay, I was way off. That's Gotland Bales. I don't know where that is. Let's just take care of Dhalmekia.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
He must have known.
What are these plans he spoke of?
He also had
His
the feeling.
plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
Nice.
But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies.
Oh, very nice.
With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
I think I need to talk to him again.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught.
Was he surveying another fallen road?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and death.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes.
This is too funny.
The mission to one of
The Undying is kind of reckless.
Order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival. But though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, for as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate.
It would not. But Ash is a big place.
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him...
Right.
You are much too kind. Go then, with my hopes. And may the firebirds fly...
The Undying are dying.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you.
I don't know who you are. I don't remember.
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress.
Maybe we'll finish them.
His grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed. I had little choice. You are grown men now, and while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield?
What say you, Joshua?
What else? Titan's Wake is south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Okay. And then the other one's going to be an ash. Okay. There we go.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
Oh, well, there it is.
There it is. For House Rosfield. Nice try.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Am I sleeping or what? Jesus. I'm like, wait, why am I not... There we go. Okay. Should've got closer. gosh, it's like a storm griffin. Ooh, 137. Very good.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
I expect Lady Goditha will know. I have to check.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. What are you buying?
Come again.
Oh, thank the Founder you were saved. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion, and the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own, even if the armbands were incomplete.
That bitch.
She would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us.
I can't stand her.
I tried to warn you, Father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued. Until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered. And that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord, for coming back to us.
So great. Exit the requiry.
The bands suit you well.
Part of my, I didn't even put them on yet.
Gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
it is. And we think...
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial? Let him see that you have received his blessing.
I suppose it would be churlish, not... What do you say, Clive?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. Since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate, I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands. Then
it'll be put on Clive's display table.
Come on, Clive.
Yeah, I didn't even put it on yet. It's not that good. I mean, it brings my health up by 18, but my defense... Let's see what it says. Okay. Archduke Elwin's memorial will be up here. Yep.
Ready, go?
Do I have anything else? Nope.
Faster! Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. We've overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
I'm just gonna grab this. Okay.
It's just back there.
Oh yeah, I remember coming over here. I was over here way before this quest.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
you down.
Onward, then?
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Yep. In Clive's chambers. I thought he's always been in my party. Okay. Okay, I thought he was always in my party. Oh my god, okay. Send Brick, I'll deal with that another time. Looks like I got all the ones in Dalmacia. And then let me go back. Oh wait, the one in Ash. I want to do the one in Ash, and then I'm gonna go back to the hideaway, do some stuff there, and then be done for the night. Ooh, isn't this that spot I was talking about earlier? Do.
This is no time to ride.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Be safe. These people aren't turned.
This music is eerie.
And the village seems safe enough at least.
Ooh.
What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their shoals upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give
themselves? No. Don't do it.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner like me come here?
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes.
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Let us be made pure. Let us be made.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills, and not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him with all of their being. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this, it is different. And so I would see it through to the end, see these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what.
Did they all go Akashic? Did they get an ether flood? Yep. Their prayers have been answered. There's the ether flood.
Ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready. What now?
Whoa. Whoa. Is the big guy gonna come up? Yep. Big guy.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Nice try. Too slow.
get this bar back up and going. Ooh, dang. I don't have that much Giga Flare going. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, I like this music.
Damn it.
Oh no. They don't think this is all like their gods
Come on, speak to me.
doing?
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord.
Oh, there they go. They're turning Akashic.
Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Oh good, they saved me the trouble of having to do all the traveling myself.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord Marquis, I am glad to see you hail and...
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in a...
He died protecting the villagers from it. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him...
The villagers, they were believers. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their will. Then an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life...
Then he perished defending liberty. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them. We protect them. For better or worse.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves. And this was his will.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate expression of it.
All right.
Come on, Clive.
I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers...
Okay, I think now, dang, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff for Clive's Chambers. Like all this end game side quests. Like my Chambers table's getting full. I wonder if there's a trophy for getting all of them. And speaking of trophies, I should go buy everyone a round of drinks for the third time. Yeah, so I think I have just like all this stuff in Sandbreak, but it looks like I have a new side quest to activate in the hideaway. I have something to give Tomes, right? Yeah. See, it's weird. It's like, oh, and mid. Okay. Yeah, it's showing me the one for mid, but not the one for Tomes. That might be a priority thing.
Welcome back, Sid. Well, so... Drink up, you lot. The
Little
next
smirk
round.
on his face. Yay!
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Okay, that's the third one. Where's my trophy?
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh,
It's no trouble.
Dion!
Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
Now. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before you. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more, all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude.
Did his mouth not move?
Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Then you better return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him, not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why? These flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T.
What's this?
Sometimes I could just read the dialogue before they even start talking.
Precisely my Stolas quill.
And I'm not a fast reader.
It is said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you, that one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates.
I gotta look at my chamber. I'll order another round, another time.
Trouble with your gear, or...
Okay, I still can't make the sword yet. Another dark steel. There's the auriculum. I have 4 auriculum? So maybe I should just buy this.
It'd last you a good while.
Yeah, okay.
And?
First the guys, then the
Oh my god. The side quests just keep showing up. They just keep coming. Oh my god. he's really, like, bothered by that.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
She gave me Shiva on her terms. Okay. Oh my god. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Still only one pillow. Okay, Joshua, mid. Still nothing at the Patrons Whisper. Welcome to the Patrons Whisper. This stream is going a lot longer than I anticipated because there's just so many quests.
Joshua, I read your message. I don't think I'd realized how different, but
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is, to let her know that we still need her. Now, but how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill?
To see the snow daisies. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oak. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say...
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished
Man's Hill.
Heck yeah, I want to take my girl on a date.
It has also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What?
Okay, I want to go on a date with Jill. I know I said I would stop, but I want to go on a date with Jill.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1, and a 0, and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Gear's that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a now that I think about it, they didn't use it.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what, I'll keep working on the model. You go...
Hiya.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship?
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one.
Oh, the one you forgot!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's...
Then that means they're not really putting it together. Back together completely.
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll...
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe.
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see. That should do it.
Oh, it's gonna have the blades on the top. That's kind of cool.
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie.
Jamie.
Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Okay, chop chop. I want to take Jill on a date.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream, but it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one, and I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. Yep, in Clive's chambers. Okay, so the Man's Hill.
Not here.
Oh, I really did not need her. Wait a second, what is this? Oh, very nice.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where...
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of.
Then why not ask someone who might know?
Someone in the backyard.
Back to the hideaway! One of the farthest parts of the hideaway. Jesus.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Snow daisies. Very fitting for a Shiva dominant.
It'll tell us about his adventures in Ash.
Did I go the long way? Oh, look how many flowers. It's so green over here. Oh.
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the wind... I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There and the Royal Meadows both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Right.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, I recall that she kept the record of our travel, so I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay,
whose shores border the meadows.
I guess we're going to Sandbrick. Okay. Yep, so everything's in Sandbrick right now. I just want to go on a date with Jill.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
And then we have to go back and get Jill.
Not here. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Oops, ether flood. Oh, they're over there. Yeah, I think they're over there. Huh. Oh, jeez.
You see them? I do. The flowers and our friends. Nice try. Slow.
Dang it.
Well done, Tom. Nice try.
I think it's easier to freeze them and then try to build up my Zantetsuken.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Oh. Oh, dang it.
I'm Unhurt Torgal. To me, boy. So, sir, unhurt Torgal. You're a fine hound.
You're a fine hound. New enemies approach. Where? Aw. Great job, Torgal.
That was harder than I expected. But Founder, it was worth it.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them.
Yeah, can we fast track getting Jill to the spot, or do I have to like warp back to the hideaway, go find Jill, talk to Jill?
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Speak with Jill. Yep. Oh geez, more letters? What's this? You're awesome, Dion.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Dorgal.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
I think he loves you, Jill.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Oh, don't make me cry again.
Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Oh.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
My heart's so happy.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Oh, very nice. Oh, woohoo! Okay, sweet. I think that was the last thing I wanted to do. Yeah, I'll just stop here. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Did she replaced Joshua? I couldn't have them both. All right, that's fine. I'm glad she's with me. Okay. This is a super late stream, and it was going to be shorter than I was planning, but it ended up being freaking long because there's so many side quests. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.